How do you think about loyalty within the frame of working at a company or throughout your career?
I think that people who are focused on kind of longevity as being an example of loyalty are probably missing the point, or people that you already touched on it, but not the hard, like the Netflix HR deck, culture deck is one of my favorite pieces of business literature, and it goes through this concept of team versus family. I mean, Salesforce has a lot of Ohana, but Salesforce also on occasion does layoffs, don't they? And so I don't think you can't lay off your mom or dad, can you? So yeah. I think that's important to note. I also think that the sports analogy would be like, you're not going to leave someone on the court if they've missed 50 shots. Like you got to pull them off the court. They're not performing, and you certainly aren't going to pull your mom off the court if she's not performing. So I think that this notion of family is a ridiculous one, and it's not one that I subscribe to. I think that people have a loyalty to their children, to their families, and they should always do what's best for them. And they're not going to do what's best for your business if you put it against that frame. And so, as a leader of a company, I'm always focused on, and this is what keeps me up at night, is how do I, as a CFO, expand the enterprise value of the organization such that I can create wealth events for the people that work at our company, for our investors, so they can get to a return. And to the extent I can't do that, and they have an option to go do that where they could drive something better for their family, then I just got to shake their hand and support them in that transition so that they can go do that. And I don't think that's being disloyal. I think that is them supporting their families, right? Now, when I do think about loyalty, though, is when you're in the employ of a company, that you do your damnedest to do the best you possibly can do to drive enterprise value while you're there.